All right, Katie, so
Okay.
we're at the point where the ribs are trimmed up, cooker's ready. We're gonna get the seasoned ribs on the rib rings.
Okay.
But before we season them, we wanna have a little binder. And what that binder does is it's like a wet surface for the rub to adhere to.
Okay.
Okay?
So it sticks.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use coconut oil. I love to work with coconut oil, olive oil, you can use canola oil.
Okay.
But if you like to spice things up a little bit, we have some sriracha.
I like spicy.
And it does the same thing.
Yeah.
And it gives you that little layer of just a hint of heat.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So what I like to do is start with the bone side up and just spray. And then we'll get into seasoning. So with the sriracha, you're just gonna put a line of sriracha down.
Okay.
Do it down all 3 ribs. Very good. Okay.
Okay.
Now you're gonna kind of just do this. You're gonna rub it in.
You can go ahead and do that.
I'll do that. That's fine. And you're just making a nice even coat of sriracha
Okay.
on the back of the ribs. So the seasoning will stick to that.
Okay.
And it gives you that wonderful little spice at the end.
Smells
and because we're putting it on first, and then we're putting the seasoning and then eventually the sauce.
Yeah.
When you bite into it, you're gonna taste the sauce,
the
meat, seasoning, and then a little kick at the end.
Sounds good.
All right, then we're gonna flip them over.
Okay.
And we'll do the same thing.
Okay.
So I'll get the oil, you'll get the sriracha.
May I?
Yes, there you go.
Thank you.
Okay. Nice.
I did it.
Good job.
Thank you.
Don't be freaked out by raw meat.
Okay.
We got soap and water nearby.
Yes, we do. Pretty color too.
It is, it really is. And that does add to the color of the end product.
Yeah.
You know? All right, so here, I'll give you a couple more paper
Thank
towels. Okay, so now that the binder's set on there,
Yeah.
now we're gonna take my alpha rub.
Okay, so tell me what's in your alpha rub.
No.
Tell me what's in your alpha
No,
rub.
it's a secret, but I'll tell you this.
Okay.
It's a well-balanced, very traditional barbecue rub.
Okay.
It's got a couple different types of sugars.
Okay.
It's got some cayenne. It's got kosher salt.
Okay.
There's savory flavors in there, like ginger,
Yeah.
mustard powder.
Okay.
That's as far as I'm going.
All right, that's fine.
All
I
right.
won't press it.
Oh, there's a little garlic too.
Oh, everyone loves garlic.
I know. So, and when you make a rub, there's different aspects, there's different parts of the rub, different ingredients that give you different things. So paprikas give you color.
Yeah.
Garlic, onion give you savory notes.
Yeah.
You need some salt, cayenne for heat.
Okay.
Sugars to balance the salt and the sugar.
So what's the difference between a rub and a seasoning?
It's really the same thing.
Okay.
You know, a barbecue rub is, you know, they call that a barbecue rub, but you're not actually rubbing it into the meat. You're seasoning.
Okay.
And when you season, you want to be about 10 to 12 inches high.
Okay.
Because if you're too close, it's going to get clumpy.
Right.
And if you're too far away, we're going to season everything in a mile radius.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So about 10 to 12 inches away, especially on a windy day.
Yeah.
And we're going to put a nice coating on here.
Beautiful.
You want to, the coating needs to be significant, but not overdone. So we will still want to see the striations in the meat and the fat through the seasoning.
Right.
So a nice moderate amount.
Okay.
And kind of shaking it back and forth like this gives you that nice coating.
Looks good.
Okay, so I'm going to watch you do it on your ribs.
Okay. There we go.
Okay. 10, a little higher. You got it.
It's blowing away.
That's okay. You got it.
Am I good?
Yep. Perfect. Go to the next rack. A little higher.
Good.
You're getting a little low.
Higher.
A little higher. A little higher.
Higher than that?
Right there.
How's it look?
Perfect. Perfect. Get right here.
Ooh.
A little bit right there. Perfect. All right,
Make it
stop.
even, right?
Okay, great. Now, we say don't rub the rub in.
Yeah.
But you can pat it if you want.
Okay.
Now
what does this do?
It just helps kind of adhere it a little better. So when you flip them, or you're putting them in the cooker, that it doesn't all fall off. It stays on there.
Okay.
But when we season the meat, I like to do it about 45 minutes to an hour before we put it in the smoker.
Why?
because it gives it a chance for the meat to absorb the seasonings into the meat and give you that nice bark.
Okay.
So when you see beautiful barbecue, that mahogany color on the outside, that's the bark, and the bark has to set.
Okay.
So we want that to kind of, at room temperature,
Yeah.
kind of sit on there for 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
And on a day like today, it's in the 80s. I would
Yeah.
bring this inside into cooler temperatures
Right.
for it to set. I wouldn't sit it out here at 80 degrees.
Of course.
But on a cooler day, 50, 40,
It
it's
can
okay.
sit out?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. How's it look?
Looks good.